welcome to Lynn's Recipes. Today I'm going to make a curried butternut squash soup. I previously did an upload on how to roast a butternut squash, and this is the butternut squash that I roasted. What I've done is I've just peeled it and chopped it into cubes, and that's what we're going to use. So you need both halves of that roasted butternut squash. You'll also need 2 cups of vegetable stock, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of curry powder, salt and pepper, and of course a saucepan to make your soup in. So the first thing I'm going to do is just put all of this stuff in the saucepan. Starting with the squash. And then our vegetable stock. Garlic. Onion. Curry powder. And then just a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Now the next step is to take it over to the stove, bring it to a boil, and let it simmer for 10 minutes. So I brought my pot over to the stove and I have it on high. What I'm going to do is let it come to a boil, then I'm going to cover it and turn it down and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. While my butternut squash soup is cooking on the stove over there, I wanted to show you a topping that you could put on top of it if you want. It's optional. It's called Lime Crema. And what you need to do this is a half a cup of light sour cream and a lime. So what we're going to do first is take our sour cream and put it in a bowl. Then I'm going to take my lime, and I need about 1/4 of a teaspoon, so I'm just going to zest it over the sour cream. I'm just going to kind of guess at 1/4 of a teaspoon. Okay, then I'm going to take my lime and cut it in half. And bring my little measuring cup over. I only need a tablespoon. So what I'm going to do is take my juicer, and I'm just going to hold it over the cup, and I'm going to squeeze until I get a tablespoon. Then I'm going to pour it in. And it's just that easy. All you have to do is stir this together and you have your lime crema. Like I said, this is an option. It's pretty good on top of the soup. And so I just wanted to give you something that you could garnish it with if you want to. It's just as easy as that. And that's ready. So now we're just going to wait for our soup to boil, and then we'll go proceed with the recipe. Okay, our soup is boiling, so I'm going to turn it down and let it simmer. Okay, our soup is ready, so now I'm going to take it over to the counter and show you what we're going to do next. Okay, so we're going to make this smooth, and the way we're going to do that is I'm going to use an immersion blender. And if you don't have an immersion blender or you prefer not to use one, you can use a food processor or just a regular blender. You just have to be careful because this is really hot. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to stick it in there, and we're going to start just making it smooth. Okay, so the goal is to get all the lumps out. And I think that looks really, really good. I think all the lumps are gone. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a bowl, serve it, and show you what it looks like. There we go. So here we go. It's a very rich soup. It's delicious. And of course, if you need more than this amount, you can double the recipe. That's pretty easy to do. So here we go. Put a little bit of the lime crema on top. And this is my curried butternut squash soup. I hope you enjoy it.